Randy, you talked a little bit about the NSC and the $2.5 billion grant. I know we have a lot of people who are new to NSC. Did you want to explain to people how they can get involved from just joining to participating and hearing about these bids?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to National Spectrum Consortium.org. There are links on the website that walk you through how to join. Like I said, we have about 384 members. They make up academia, traditional defense contractors, non-traditional defense contractors, and we're about 75%, non-traditional, which is a good thing. The criteria to join is a annual fee. It's $500, so that's nominal. And you complete a DD 2345, which is a vetting form through the Department of Homeland Security in Canada, assuring you're a U.S.-based company, trying to keep some management around who actually has access to the information. We post all of our information to members, so they get insight not only to the industry days, but we do call for white paper, we do technical concepts, and all of that information is made equally available to all members. The benefit is to have insight into some of the most disruptive and innovative technologies across the 5G ecosystem. It truly is amazing to me how advanced all of the sciences are becoming almost exponentially. And the real opportunity I've noticed to truly innovate is taking very, relatively mature technologies. We call them TRL levels within R&D within the DoD, but technical readiness levels, and integrating them into new architectures to close current capability gaps and to create new capabilities. And that effort is a low effort, right? And that's where we have an opportunity to accelerate efficiency and productivity in what we refer to as dual use technologies. So in our definition, dual use has an application within the Department of Defense to increase the operational nature of the DoD. It could be logistics or smart warehouse technologies, but those technologies have direct applicability to the smart warehouse or smart manufacturing in enterprise and industrial uses here in the U.S. Both of those are important because the more efficient we can make the Department of Defense logistics. If you think about it, they're probably the world's largest single logistics company in the world. The more we make mission at a lower cost, and our service members and supporting contractors can focus on the true mission versus logistical issues. It'll also, this investment that the Pentagon is making in dual use is there also to prop up and accelerate and excite American innovation for industrial use, because that's important to growing our economy, as what Gail had pointed out earlier. So if you're interested in looking at and being really on the edge of some of the most exciting technologies related to 5G, we see a lot of innovation coming from academia and the research lab, our national research labs, of course, the state labs like Sean is running in Indiana 5G zone. But dual use is one of our primary research vectors. Zero trust is the other. If you think of the importance of 5G, and let me just frame up my definition of 5G real quickly. 5G is about application to application communication without human interface. That's i.e. using AI to make decisions without human interaction. That latency of those decisions, to Gail's point, are reaching sub-millisecond latencies. The human eye is 250 milliseconds to blink. Edge compute with 5G and AI is processing and making decisions in 10 milliseconds and less. So how many decisions can a fused sensor network make on behalf of a human in the amount of time it takes a human to blink their eye? That's the real disruption and innovation that's happening in automation. With the critical nature of the data transit, we have to protect data over untrusted hardware anywhere in the world because of a known compromise of the microelectronic supply chain. And the zero trust research that is being done and combining zero trust and some of those innovations with the quantum sciences truly will create a competitive advantage, not only for U.S. companies, but for the U.S. Intelligence agencies and the Department of Defense. So this work is very important. And the National Spectrum Consortium has kind of been tapped by the government with this new contract to facilitate a lot of that research and development in these areas.
And if I could add to your point, Randy, so when you talk about like warehouse applications, it's not just about 5G, it's about the integration of multi-spectrums. So there would be sensors, for example, that would be 0G, and how does that interface appropriately in these complex IoT settings?
Absolutely, Gail.